I am joined by the absolutely fabulous Kelly Gardner from FBM Estate Agents, who is the co-owner and founder, and also a fellow member of Women in Estate Agency on the board with me. Kelly, thank you for joining me today. Let's do some quick fire round questions. What's the
That's good.
first word that comes into your head when I say AML?
A headache.
There. How long have you been working with us?
18 months, 2 years?
Oh, good to
Was
know
it
that you know. It's over 2 years, but okay.
over 2 years?
Yeah,
It doesn't feel that long because I just love dealing with you guys. So yeah,
it's just flown by.
yeah, it really has.
What's the interesting you said headache. Next question. What's the biggest compliance headache you had before smart compliance?
Oh, just the worry of being compliant, making sure that we were being compliant. We had all our T's crossed, I's dotted. There was no safety net other than ourselves, and so yeah, that was the headache. Just the worry of making sure we were doing everything we should be doing
Okay,
correctly.
fair enough. Yeah, I remember having that conversation about how worried you were and
Yeah.
that you literally just wanted that peace of mind. So why did you choose smart compliance and our sort of fully managed service over a bit of technology for your AML solution?
Um, so a couple of reasons really that all molded into the decision were the rapport we built with smart compliance. Everybody's always very accessible. We had countless uh, phone calls, just put my mind at rest. So that helped with the decision. Obviously, the HMRC backed guarantee was a fantastic tick in the box, and then the movers protection as well, being
Okay.
able to have something tangible in the living room with clients that would benefit them to be able to offer them that. And we have had quite a few clients claim on that, and I think pretty much all of them so far that have put in a claim have had some compensation back. So it does work.
Yeah, absolutely. I remember speaking to your listers about that and how they can use it kind of in the living room,
Yeah,
and it's amazing. Like just looking at the numbers that we pay out each month on that, and I think it's
yeah,
amazing that actually we offer an AML service that can be turned into something actually quite interesting to talk about in the living
yeah.
room rather than boring.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's just, approximately 1 in 3 sales falls through. So, it's fine if you've got loads of money, but if you're a first time buyer or if you really, you're buying something that you've scraped together every penny you have, to be wasting, 500, £1,000 of that really hard earned money means you might not be, you have to wait again to find another property and save that money before you go and go again. So having something like that for that type of demographic really does help.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so I see. So we've touched on this already, but how smart compliance changed the way that your team work on a sort of day-to-day basis?
So it saves time as one. Yeah, administration time. It's great that we can put it on the system, fly it off to you guys. I think again, anybody that's thinking of coming on board with it, the explanation to the staff of how it's going to work and how they need to be, what their mindset should be around it. Is that they still will have some involvement. Obviously, it's still our responsibility to make sure those checks are done. But yeah, it's more efficient. They get more time selling because they don't not having to collect all of those documents themselves.
What you mean your estate agents actually have time to sell houses?
Quite often, yeah.
The admin pile just gets bigger, doesn't
Oh,
it?
so I know.
So,
So
how confident would you feel if you got that letter through from HMRC and they were going to hold an audit at FBM in 2 weeks' time?
I would be panicked, but a lot less panicked knowing that my next phone call would be to you, Amy. Knowing that we have someone that come help, just make sure we're all good. But yeah, I don't, it doesn't keep me up at night anymore because I'm pretty confident we're good.
Good stuff. And if you had to sum up smart compliance in one word, just one, what would it
Yeah,
be?
no brainer. That is one word.
With a
So
hyphen, but I'll take it. Okay.
yeah, no brainer. Yeah, for us it was. Yeah,
Okay.
it's been. Yeah, it's in value. We wouldn't do without it now.
And if you were speaking to an estate agent that was sat on the fence about using us,
Yeah,
what would you say to them?
probably speak to you. What are their concerns? Why would they not do it? What is the hesitation? because I don't know of a reason to not do it. Yes, the cost is a thing. We thought that that might be an issue because we were absorbing all of those costs before. So operationally, we were paying out for software and tech, and paying for all the credits, etc. Whereas, now it's okay. It's part of a conversation. I just don't
Yeah.
know why you wouldn't do it. So it makes sense on so many levels, operationally, from a compliance point of view, peace of mind point of view. So yeah, I have a chat with the guys at Smart Compliance because I don't know why you wouldn't.
How did your sort of being bluntly honest, what was the branch staff reaction to moving to, your sellers and buyers paying for the AML checks? How did that transition sort
Oh,
of go for FBM?
oh, they were very nervous, very hesitant because it's change and
Yeah.
people don't like change. And yeah, especially that in our company, everyone, the population in general don't like change. But again, I think if one bit of advice I've said already is I would just probably spend a little bit more time up front with the staff explaining it, rather than just going ahead with the launch. But we found very little pushback to it when it was actually in practice. I think the
Yeah.
anticipation of us launching it and asking people to pay for it was worse than the reality.
Yep.
When
Always
you
the way.
explain, yeah, absolutely. So when we explain, and they say it's, we do £65, including the VAT per process. Obviously, that's per property. So if you've got 3 or 4 people owning a property, it's really negligible,
Yeah.
and it comes with a move protection for 3 months. So I feel like it's really good value, and it provides consistency across all of our branches then. But yeah, initially they were very hesitant, but now it's just second nature. Now it's just
Yeah.
part of the onboarding process.
Absolutely. Good stuff. Okay, Kelly, last question. What surprised you most about working with us?
So the support,
Okay.
mainly for our MRLO, as she will always pick up the phone to you, give you a call. We've got a tricky case, we're not sure, all sorts of scenarios. Even though she's been in the business for a very long time, we still come across scenarios that we haven't seen before,
Yeah.
or different. And just being able to pick up that phone, just double check we're on the right track, we're doing the right thing, or do we need to go further? Just so again, if you can sleep at night, we can sleep at night. That's fantastic. And then that transcends through the whole company, really. Again, the support it's not just the MRLO phoning you guys,
Yeah.
there'll be team members as well. And again, it's always met with open arms, really. No defensiveness, just we're happy, willing to help.
Yeah. Exactly that. Is it sad that compliance makes us happy?
Makes me happy now. But yeah, it means, it means you can focus on the good bits for the staff, the sales, get
Yeah,
earning money.
absolutely. Absolutely. What you should be doing, being estate
Exactly.
agents.
Exactly.
Perfect. Thank you, Kelly. I really appreciate your
Thank
time today.
you. Thanks, Amy.